sun to watch me fight. No banner raised in this endless night. The sea knows how the heretics cry. I'll hold them here, though I know I'll die. For terror's will and the emperor's flame, in my sacrifice I'll make my name. I'm glad you're safe behind the wire, but let them rest, my brothers, my kin, safe behind the wire, free from this din. I'll pay the price, I'll bear the pain, for the emperor's light shall ease my strain, my life draining into the mire. The trench lines fall, their laughter faint. In my mind I see them safe from the taint. Let them eat their rations, let them sing, while here I kneel, a death knell's ring. For if my death spares but a few, I'll count it worthy, my purpose true. The shale fire fades, the shadows creep, the bitter end, eternal sleep. I breathe my prayer to him on high. Watch over them as here I die. The guardsman's life is short and grim, but in his glory we live for him. And though I fall, I know my worth, a shield for mankind, a sword for earth. I'm glad you're safe behind the wire, but let them rest, my brothers, my kin, safe behind the wire, free from this din. I'll pay the price, I'll bear the pain, for the emperor's light shall ease my strain, my life draining into the mire.
Alright, we're live. Check my levels on the mic. Check, check, check. Hello there, Sandris. Howdy, Demon Slayer. Alright, so how y'all doing other than struggling with Vovo's lack of parts definitions? Still a little pink. I don't like that. So for those that were here yesterday, while I was putting this the forbidden icing on, this is what it looks like when it's dry. It's that blue translucent. So this will be the base for the with enough mechanical advantage, any part can fit. So I've got to apologize if I lose my voice tonight. Or heat. That works. There's a possibility I might lose my voice tonight. But, So what I'm going to do is finish up some details, which is finishing off these 4 blood letters, doing the little skulls on this leg plate. And then will be assembly time, so that way I can assemble it and then do the weathering. So thermal bondings. Gotta make it happen, you gotta make it happen. High custom equivalent of 9 to 5, but you know at night. Oof. Well, hopefully it's a slow night for you, Sandra, so you can not be too worn out. And did you see the news, Demon Slayer? That's a real question. Is the night more relaxed? I honestly don't know. No, they showed off the new knobs, the bikers. They said the codex is coming out, and then shortly after that, one page from the codex was leaked. Yeah, with real psychic, it's not a psychic phase, but there's psychic power levels again. So it was interesting. It's like, oh, hey, that's a bit of a change. So. And the fact that there's a knob, a knob has an ability, which I don't know if it's like an enhancement to just, hey, if this guy's in your army, you get a CP. I think that's what they're doing. It's going to be like Age of Sigmar's powers. Just, whatever phase it's appropriate, you activate the power. So, and that works. Works relatively well, actually. So. I dig it. It also implies that there might be more, like, different grades of Weird Boys. So. Goodness. Well, it's one of the nights all the time. Fair enough. Stand behind my statement of hopefully it's calm. Lula's hot. She's laying on the floor again.
battle dire, they never cease to fight. For victory they inspire.
Rules question. All right. It's moist. What is the question, Demon Slayer? I might have an answer. We'll see.
If I must die young, or let me die in space, with the warp's dark mist above, and the light of terror's grace. No monument, no trace, no relic left to show. Only honor and my soul.
Alright, skull's done.
Send down your love with fire and fury blazing to strike the foes both near and close for the Navy and your praising. And if I must go, let it be in holy fight with cannons fierce and true and last bolts burning bright. Where I fought and served, and I paid my due with courage strong and battle song for the God Emperor ever knew. Oh, Emperor above, send down your love with fire and fury blazing to strike the foes both near and close for the Navy and your praising. Oh, I've seen strange stars and ships in void so vast.
This is a long question. Demon Slayer's type.
To ancient sins and lost friends in endless sleep. So take my bones and let them drift in the stars' eternal sea. For in death, as in life,
See if I'm able to come up with an answer that isn't garbage. That's gonna be the real question.
send down your love with fire and fury blazing.
I did read through the rule book.
Strike the foes both near and close for the Navy and your praising. In the void's cold reach, where the Xenos dare to roam, I give my life, my blood, my soul.
Devour push. Black Templar Churchman's restriction yet cannot be targeted with this, and Hearts hardened
For in faith and fire
to duty stratagem in the same phase, unless it has a chaplain or judicar keyword. Now, specifics trump general. So that word is specific.
Blood for the blood god.
Can be targeted with both. This way because of 10th, do we think? Howdy, CDs. You cannot be targeted with this and Hearts Hardened to Duty stratagem in the same phase unless it has a chaplain or judicar keyword. Specific can target with both, but way because of 10th, do we think? I would say yes. Because it says it can't be targeted with both unless. So if you have a judicar or chaplain, I don't see why not. It says specifically unless, but you have that. And there are items that trump the general, so I would say yes. Oh, and CDs, I'm following your example because I got the 200. So I'll be doing an 8-hour stream. Go away, bug. And that Gundam is flipping monsters, dude. Jeez. It's going to be Saturday the 20-something? 22nd, I think. And I can believe a lot of things changing as the codexes come out there, Demon Slayer. I'm curious of what's going to change. I mean, there's obviously going to be some changes because of the Orc Codex. Since there's, dedicated psychic. Yeah, not this Saturday, but the one after. Saturday has there will be no stream this Saturday due to familial obligations in celebrating my daughter's birthday. So, our daughter's birthday. The wifey had a little something to do with the daughter. You know, manufacturing process. I just realized I missed that sentence. So you might say she actually had more to do with the manufacturing process of the child than I did, but hey. Like all of it, but yeah, 15. So did I what? I did have something to do. Oh, so I did have something to do with her manufacturing, but not the heavy lifting, really. More in the initial planning and design stages. How technical can we make this? Execute data transfer. Hey now, 3 minutes, man. 3 minutes. Give me some credit here. There was a key data transfer that occurred prior to development of the final product. Sometimes, yes. Well, if it was all on you, we wouldn't be celebrating your birthday, would we? Let's wait for the delay. There it is. Funny because I can say it and like I can count how long it takes for the lag in the broadcasting delay. Speaking of development, today was Mano's podcast and new launch of his Wheel of Time album. I wanted to support him. This is the bottle of Nolan oil that will not end. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, your stamina is and ability to do that is impressive as hell. There, CDs. No, not a new Wheel of Time book. Manos has a couple of Wheel of Time albums of Wheel of Time music that he's done, just like he did all this Warhammer music. So he was on a podcast, technically this afternoon in American time, for his new album. So especially if you have that, there's like not a condition, but there's a thing that some people have where they can actually visualize music. Like sounds have color. There's a term for it. It's almost a hallucinogenic thing. That sound has color. I was elbow deep in voices. I fortunately had to really pay attention to what I was doing. I tried to listen in, and I was like, I gotta focus. I'm sure you could catch it online, though. Like, just go to the YouTube channel and give it more views. Alright, so they have all been washed. Shaded, that is. Did I lose a follower? I must have lost a follower. I'm only at 201. Or no, I got 202. Goal thing did not update. I was busy being told by VCU. That's my goal now. Hello there, heretic. You heretic, you. How are you doing today? Okay, so now I want to take a small dry brush of should be nice. So I just want to do a little bit on the Battle Sister. A little bit of dry brush, and then it's onto the assembly. Tuning my printer, had some great results out of the box, but didn't realize this was putting a 50 micron layer height. Ooh, so we're getting super detailed. That's awesome. So, what? Why did that get... Oh, subhuman. Really? Hold on a sec. Apparently, Automod felt that saying things are subhuman is bullying. It's a little, over the top, apparently, sometimes. I don't get it. Sometimes it's a little wild. Can absolutely be a bit extreme. Zero chill. Take a little bit of Retributor armor. Just kind of putting a little highlight on this lady. a little edge highlighting, basically. Getting rid of the purple. Put on some Mars spools or put me on sauce. Nice. Alright, so that's gonna get shaded. That's gotta get shaded, that's gotta get shaded. But that all shading and stuff get done after. What I want to do. Today we'll begin the final assembly on the last chaos night. This big pain in the ass over here, an abomination of all things. I'm going to be doing the assembly on him, and I can't attach him to the base yet because I need to do the resin pour first. But I will get it pretty much ready. I'll be doing the resin pour tomorrow just because I have to do it over here in this thing. And I don't have the camera set up to do that. So it'll look a little stupid. Just on my back. Oh, I'm working on stuff and you can't see shit. Sounds fantastically boring. So. And after that, I'm not sure. I could assemble some, or I have some loose orcs to assemble. After the if I get this fully assembled, which I think I will. And I've got the hardware to mount to the base. So some trim screws because I don't trust him on the base, honestly. I don't trust you. No, you're too heavy. You're too heavy. I could do some painting on the Squiggy Bees. A little bit of scroll work on these purity seals. Since I have no idea where to put my micron marker that my wife lent me, but I got a brush for this. Alright. I mean, as far as the turn-ins go, what we have is way more than 2K points over here at the moment. Or should be close to it. Okay. One last bit of painting, dry brushing the rock, which I want to use the big dry brush for efficiency's sake. After, I mean, we'll see if I get there tonight. Let's see where I'm at. Light dry brush on rocks. It's a little too light. Need a bit more paint than that. Once I've got them assembled, then I can lurk around, Scott. Once I've got them assembled, then I can get into weathering. Yep, I do have shading and dry brushing to do once it's assembled, because that's the whole. I want it to be consistent. Pretty much. Vodka. And can you make me a blind Russian with Evil Bean and actually no, a blind Russian with Mr. Black and Amarula? Two, 2, and 2 over ice, stirred. It's don't go far. Just 2 ounces of each. Just pour it over ice, and then with the stirry sticks. Yeah, it's super easy. That's the way I make them. It's a really easy one to make. Correct. I'm thinking the Mr. Black instead of the Evil Bean because the Evil Bean's sweet. Mr. Black's not. And the Amaryllis sweet. The monster truck, which is the name we've call our little one on, not little one, she's gonna be 15. This is what we call our daughter in stream. She I don't remember really doing anything like that. Mainly because I think we were the ones making the mess with her. Thank you, beautiful. Alright, so we got the absolutely. Alright, so let's zoom on in. So we got Battle Sister done. And they're kind of gold and purple armor. It doesn't translate that well on camera, unfortunately. Unless, do I have my card? Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I put this thing in a spot where I would remember where the flip it is. Where is it? Ugh. It's not there, it's not there. I thought I slid it right here, but obviously did not do that. Not down there. It's not over there. Where the flip did I put it? I have a gray card, specifically for white balancing things, but it's perfect because it's a 20% gray. And it's good for showing off stuff. What the hell did I do with it? God bless it. I got mental issues. I had this card. It's a square card for white balancing stuff. I had it, and I'm like, I'm going to put it in a perfect spot so that I could use it on stream and show off stuff. I think I ate it. It's not here in like my access spots. Oh. What the flip did I do with it? Is it up here? No. All right. Anyway, so I did something with it. Anywho, there's the base all mostly done up, prepped up and ready. Got the dry brushing on for the texture stuff. All this blue bit's going to be done over with the resin for the ice. Unfortunately, Scarecrow's is not here, or else he could see the Dark Angels banner, which I think just turned out really nice. So I did a gray and then a Wraithbone, very light Wraithbone on top of the Administrator gray, and then I used a Earthshade shade to get in there, and it gave it this kind of old look that I like. Turned out pretty good. Of course, got the little purity seals, so I think that turned out pretty good. And blood letters are dry. These little blood letters, the ones that are loose, are going to be on the base, kind of underneath the knight, in various spots approaching the Battle Sister. But here's a biggie boy. So we're on to got Artemis. Wiggling the joints because I did find a couple of the joints working their way loose a little bit. So it's been a month. If you heard anything like the Dominatus, if not for the Necromunda campaign, almost every weekend there's been a game going, and they haven't started the full-on campaign yet, but they've been playing through the rules and they seem to be enjoying it. A lot of people like it, though a lot of people aren't doing... It's not the most competitive environment there. It's mostly casual play, so a lot of taking hold versus taking hold. Or Purge Foe versus Purge Foe. There isn't much of the other dispositions being played, but they'll get there. Alrighty. I'm going to work from the bottom up, because that tends to be what works best for the assembly portions of these guys. Yes, Lula. Yes. 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 I know. Alright, yes, I see it. Is there someone over there you don't like? Or that you want their attention? The father-in-law, who Lula would normally bark at because she's displeased with him. She is training him to give her treats every time she barks now. So he comes up here, and she sometimes, like, if they're busy going out, she won't pay attention. She'll be looking at him, but she won't bark, so they're not paying attention to her. But she'll sit there wagging her tail, and then when he looks, she starts barking, and he goes and gets her treat. little shit trained him, didn't he? She absolutely has us trained. Anyway, so let's start gluing shit together. Alright, you pain in the ass. Alrighty. If you want to follow along the final of this, once it's all said and done, we'll be up on Blue Sky. Because I'm going to be finishing this final assembly on this probably Wednesday. Or getting it on the base. Because tomorrow will be the resin pour. And I'm going to take an easy night hobbing tomorrow. So I'll get the resin pour done. And the resin should be dried up by, will be dried by Wednesday. And then I'll be able to mount them to the base. So it'll be Wednesday or Thursday. So, one shin pad on. So see, there's a little bit of messiness back there. Touch it up real quick. I've been trying. I didn't try this weekend, but I usually bring the Knights to the store with me to see if I can get a game, because I have lists that don't have Lancer in it. But I'm hoping I'm going to start really pushing to get in a game. Yeah, I'd like to. I'm hoping. I've been working on these guys solid for over 100 days. But realistically, to do a completely custom... Yeah, my last game was with my Castors, which I played a couple of rounds with them. But I'll be... I feel that the time frame it's taken for me to get these guys done, I think I did pretty quick. Less than 4 months to get from concept to final with these guys, I think is pretty good. Especially because they're a very unique custom army. I don't know what other people's time frames are in armies. I have no idea. But for me, I think I did it alright. Well, I'm only at 120 days on the hobby streak. And a bunch of the hobby streak was before the Knights. Because I got them beginning of April. And we're beginning August now. Because, yeah, it was Adepticons when we started picking them up. So that was beginning of April. So, just over 4 months, I would say, to do 8 War Dogs and 5 Big Knights. From, with the levels of custom these guys are, I think that's decent. I put the blood drop sign upside down. Shoot. I didn't realize these went that way. I thought they went the other way. Oh well. The blood drop's upside down on the meat pad. Ain't stressing. I don't know, for my fellow crafty Warhammery nuts in the chat, what's your thoughts on realistically less than 4 months from beginning to end on these gas nights? There's a GT the 22nd, 23rd this month in Highland. Where in Highland Park? Without an air, yes, no airbrush because I don't have an airbrush. But hello, Papa Nurgle. Highland Park, Illinois. There's a GT Demon Slayer. He said in Highland Park. I'm trying to confirm if that's Illinois or not. Shit, yeah. I have to go take a look. I don't know where that's going to be, but yes, please post the pairings. Highland Park is very close to us. That might explain some stuff I heard. So. How you doing, Papa Nurgle? We're doing the assembly. Crotch plate. Didn't that one upside down, did I? No. Do want to clean that up a little bit, though. I'm genuinely curious where this is going to be. West Coast pairings. Where is this? Huh. August 22nd. Ugh. It's the day I'm doing my long stream. I won't be participating then. Where the shit are you? I'm looking at the map right now. It's monthly. Huh. Second City Games. I'm opening that website and saving that. I will have to go check that store out. That is frighteningly close to me. Thank you, Demon Slayer. And it's not as close as the store I go to. The GW store I frequent is closer, but this may be a place where I can get start getting some games in if the tables are busy. Have a good one, Sanders. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. Almost knocked it over. Ooh, I gotta guess. I'll have to check and see if they have like a Discord or something where I can. I'm sure they do. Everyone's got Discord these days. Did you make one for yourself? Did you use Mr. Black or Evil Bean? It's strong though. All right. So I'm having a blind Russian, not a white Russian, but a blind one. Just make sure you keep stirring it up so the Amarillo doesn't congeal a little. And thank you, hon. That is a delightful drink. We got weirdness going on in front of me. Let's go.
Through the smoke and fire, the battlefield calls. We march with a purpose, no fear in our hearts. Blades drawn sharp and our eyes burn cold. For today we give them the steel as a
I feel like that doesn't fit right. Well, I'm at least gonna check out that place. Yes? Fits right there though. Let's try this one maybe. I don't know if we're going to the tourney, but I need to find my instructions. Me, a golden ticket? Ha! I highly doubt that's the case, but you never know. So, look at these go. That? No. That. Like that. Okay. That's how we go. Nope. That. It fits right though. That's just how it goes. Okay, that's how it goes. If I get enough wins to get a golden ticket with the Chaos Kniggets, hey. To say the least. Okay, so. Basically, if you win like enough, you can get a ticket to go to. Dang it! Hold on a sec. There we go. That's a tight fit. Okay. Nah, it's basically if you dominate it well enough, you can get into the finals, or the golden ticket gets you into the. Should be getting you into the finals if I recall correctly. By doing enough of a victory. Okay. The golden ticket should be that if you dominate enough on the early matches, you can get bumped into doing like the final rounds of a tournament.
like a dictator, tactical display. And he taught me things not known to kings. No, see,
Well, instead of coffee, Demon Slayer, it's like Mr. Black coffee liqueur or Evil Bean coffee liqueur.
as he rises,
It's a coffee liqueur and a cream liqueur.
and how to fight
So
without much loss. How the crew has your back.
that's what she likes.
Forget him,
Exactly.
for he
You're correct. Coffee, not coffee liqueur. Or coffee liqueur, not coffee.
may be gone.
Blind Russian is a white Russian, which is vodka, Kahlua, and a normal white Russian is vodka, Kahlua, and cream. A blind Russian is vodka, Kahlua, and cream liqueur. Or we don't use Kahlua because we have higher standards. We use Mr. Black coffee liqueur or Evil Bean or Tia Maria's.
Thought he'd live forever.
The vodka just adds strength. So
Then it's fly, and years roll by. For
I'm so surprised you made one for yourself, honestly. I think I made them for you in the past.
when it happened, there was so much left unsaid. No second chance to tell him thanks, for the skipper now lies dead. I never will forget him, for he made me what
I consider I've never played in a tournament.
he may be gone. And I miss him
I highly doubt I would achieve a golden ticket.
now in eternal night where the emperor hears his dirge. A thunderous hymn from a loyal crew.
Highly doubt. It's possible, but now I'm putting on the titty armor. Boob plates. Always protect your boobies. Okay. Absolutely. We always got to enhance on the breasts. Booby armor. Alright. Make sure fitment looks good. Fitment looks good. One-handed glue debottling. Okay, stop dribbling. Back. There, all these bits. And here. This side. That bit right there. There. There, looks good. Off there, off there. And there. Alrighty. See down there. Oh, he's coming together beautifully. Oh, that shit. He looks so much chunkier now. Looking so chunky, chunky. Slap, 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 slap. They're dolls. Still watch it every time it comes up on my feed. The Cosmo train layout plan did loads of height variation as Blood Angels Town, so lots of flying. Nice. Excuse me. I'll have to check that one out. Oh. Battlefield trophies being removed. My precious Battlefield trophies. This one. No, remove the Battlefield trophies. I like the dead bits. That being said, Demon Slayer, I have bought a few of them. This whole tub is skulls from Battlefield trophies boxes. I may have bought a few. That's it. They're probably going to replace it with something or change the price. More than likely, it's got the old logos on it. Like the Baneblade. Hopefully with less dicking around than the Baneblade, but... Honestly, I'd love for them to add more. Like, add more dead bodies. Because there's only the one. Like, you only get the, you only get the Marine torso. Like, if you could add more... Yeah, Battlefield Tro and the Battlefield... I hate that that's accurate. Yeah, that's why if you notice I'm stirring every time before I sip. Because you want to mix it back up. Because it will separate. Thank you, Ann. This was actually really good. Yeah, Minerva's been upset at the weather lying to her constantly. Like, it's gonna be storms! And then nothing. There's gonna be apocalyptic rain! Like, literally, we were warned not to shower unless in our water usage today because of the rain. We're already at capacity for all the flood mitigation stuffs, and not a fucking drop. That's a new phrase. Alrighty. You stay there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this bad bitch. Before you ask, hun, I'm already enhancing as much as I can. So here's this. Stand him down. Look at that fucker. And we just put him right here, so it's best frame. And I like your idea, hun, with the. All I gotta do is shade it and weather it. Give it a good slow rotation so you can clip. Alright. I'm gonna start rotating now as best I can because I have to hold him. He can't stand on his own yet. See, he's a little wobbly. The axe came out so good, especially now because once I weather it, I'm gonna add blood effects and stuff on the axe, gore and viscera. So there's the lance. So he's still it is a Knight Lancer. So let's see if I can get him to stand on his base for a moment. Man, that came out good. I am so fucking happy with this thing. I'm not even done yet. So it'll be here, and then he's going to have blood letters on the base in varying spots coming after the I am. Let me see, go there. So I am very fucking happy with this thing so far. So that's kind of where we're gonna be. We're gonna have you have two blood letters over there coming through, one blood letter over here coming after. Honestly, it's more of a. It'd be funny. It's like, so this is my Knight Lancer, but it could say, oh, this is the character. this is for this battle sister. Oh no, I dropped a blood letter. I could say that this is for the battle sister. I'm sorry, Demon Slayer. You put something in chat and I just can't read it. I don't know what that says. He's so tall, the tip of the blade is appearing on my camera here. So for those just now checking in, welcome to stat. I am fucking ecstatic with this one. Now let's get to some weathering. Slowly remove the bloodletters. I'll sit over there now. Pull them off the base. There we go. So I do the resin on the base. I am so happy with this guy. I'm not going to do the resin pour tonight because, again, I have to do it over there. So if I were to do the resin pour, it would be off camera. So, and that's not exactly appealing to watch. I watched all of Samurai Jack, and I remember the hiatus when Mako died, and then I can't set him down like that anymore. I don't know how I'm gonna get this guy to sit. He's got to sit in a weird way now. All right, he's got to sit like that for a bit. It would be unnecessarily expensive, especially that camera. This camera here is not worth that much now. Was a lot of money. That being said, I still have a lens on that thing that was expensive as shit because it's a really good lens. Good photography equipment is fucking expensive. Not just expensive, really fucking expensive. Alright, so no, I don't shade with. I'm not going to shade this with Nuln Oil. I'm going to shade this with Arjac Earthshade because I like the slight brownish instead of just straight black that the Arjac Earthshade gives. So we will take a slightly larger brush. You can't lay him down like normally because there's a banner over here that's going to get busted off. So he's going to have to sit like this weird way. Alright. Time for some weathering. So I'm going to do this Arjac Earthshade on most of the Grey Knight Steel colors, which is what I did here on the hands. And then I'll do a dry brushing on top to give it a little, there we go. I'm going to hold them that way. Just to get a little dynamic. I might have to. I keep thinking about the GT thing you sent me, Demon Slayer. I'm gonna go to one of those. This week, the one on the 22nd is when I'm doing my big stream, so I'll have to not do that one. But I'm thinking the next one I will try and get in on. It's a small tournament, but hey, I could participate and I can submit my my records to be part of the giant statistics. And I'd like to think that my cast nights would get some attention. They're more than battle ready. I might have to modify lists a little bit to make sure I include this guy on all of them because I like all my Kaz Knights. Really, I think I'm very pleased with how I did. Lockport, Indiana.
Born of ice, in shadows torn, the Wolf King's house splits night from day. With claws that rip, his foes are torn. To blood and ruin, it is his way. No mercy waits in his fierce creed, where wrath alone is all he needs.
Illinois. Okay. Hey, hun. If you're not doing anything else.
Ground is slick with red, beneath his blade his victims scream. A son of Fenris forged in dread, fueled by rage and cold extreme. With fangs that bright, he knows no end. The Emperor's rage, no foe, no friend.
Okay, so it's like Aurora.
So hollow wolves and heed his call through
I was gonna send you to a website to check the route.
endless tide or roaring flood. For Lame and Russ, who knows no fear. We fight, we kill, no mercy here. Walls of Fenris, the hunt is here.
Can you go to ABR Alpha Bravo Romeo Papa ABRP?
Destruction with each breath. No prayer for him, no peaceful vow. Just blood and bone beneath his brow.
It should be. It's a better route planner.
Force unleashed, no tether to bind.
Enter our destination, or enter our address as the start and the destination of Lockport.
Skulls inside death rattle. His brothers fall, but
And see what I'm looking at.
cold veins. So hollow wolves and heed his call through stars of fire, through storms of
And you can enter in the car details if you want.
an endless tide or roaring flood. For Lame and Russ, who knows no fear. We fight, we kill, no mercy here. Walls of Fenris, the hunt is here.
If you're ever looking for good EV route planning, a better route planner. Their turn by turn isn't the greatest, but their route planning as far as charging stops and everything is probably the best. That's fair. I will look it up. So which one are you going to, Demon Slayer? I'll meet you. We'll do a teams tournament. I told you it was strong. It's 2 ounces of vodka, which is a normal drink, plus 2 ounces of second booze, and 2 ounces of a third booze.
He claims his throne, a bloodstained steel of shattered bone. Hear the howl of the endless pack. So hollow wolves and heed his call through stars of fire, through storms of blood. We rise, we rage, we watch them fall. An endless tide or roaring flood. For Lame and Russ, who knows no fear. We fight, we kill, no mercy here. Walls of
All right.
Fenris, the hunt is here.
Ah, damn! There's the teams, but they're sold out.
Kings howl, a call to war. When others flee, he stands to fight, to slay, to burn forevermore. We sing his name,
All right, well we'll get to the next one then. You and I.
our primal need. Let Fenris go through the
Ew.
howl of Fenris, the
We drove through Ohio once when we went to Maryland for the aquarium.
All-Father's
But I do know people in Ohio that hate the place. So. What are you doing, Doc? Oh, I should switch back by now. Didn't switch back for some reason. That is, you're right. We did see the truckload of Cybertrucks. This is when the Cybertruck first launched. We saw a car carrier full of Cybertrucks, which is hilarious because We have the electric truck of the future, giant pile of shit that it is, being pulled by a semi. All right, whatever. Oh, good drink. Ice cream. Choco tacos? Choco taco. Oh, how we miss thee, Choco Taco. The delight and the wonder that you were. The sweetness and the vaguely insulting Mexican appropriation that it was. It was wonderful. All the Mexicans I know and knew loved Choco Tacos. They would have hated them if not for how delicious they are. You made that drink strong, hon. I appreciate it. I absolutely expected you to. I did say 2 ounces each. That's the way I like them. I'm going to do that in the blood shade. So we want to just slather on some earth shade up here. And so if anyone enjoys a bit of a humorous slice of life comic about an orc and his pet Squig, where we are all orc. And Squig is that dog and her inability to be normal. Please check out Orc and Squig. It is written and drawn by the drunk lady who's moderating right now. She is my wife. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. It's hard to hold. It's heavy. This is the heaviest one I've made. I blame the chain. And just a reminder that this Saturday, there will be no stream. Streams will resume on Sunday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. But next Saturday will be the build-up to the big 8 hours of watching me struggle through building both the Armageddon box, that one, and the Exodite box right there. I will assemble. Adepticon shouldn't be in Chicago. It should be in Milwaukee unless it got bumped out of Briard. Did it go back to Schaumburg? That'd be amazing. Though it was really crowded. No, it's back in Briard. It's in Milwaukee. It used to be in Chicago, Demon Slayer. It used to be in the Schaumburg Convention Center, which is also very close to us, relatively speaking. But it is small. That is a small convention center. And Briard is 10 times the size of it, if not more. So I think that's why they moved it up there. Is just the Schaumburg Convention Center was way too small for what it grew into. We went to Adepticon this year. That's where I got most of these Chaos Knights. And they didn't use the entire convention center, but they filled a decent amount of it. Bearda? I don't know what the Bearda is. But that's the reason it moved out of Schomburg, was just space. It's not... Adepticon is awesome, but it's not big enough to take over McCormick. That would be the next... It could go to Rosemont, but I want to say there's stuff on that weekend in Rosemont, which is the other big convention center out this way. So... It could do Rosemont, but it's probably... Oh, it's a Bearda? Baird? Instead of Baird? Okay, Baird. They're in Milwaukee. They're too drunk to pronounce things properly, so we'll just leave it at Briard. It is a lot of fun. If you haven't been to this one, I will say it is worth the trip, Demon Slayer. If anything, to get some of the stuff you can get at discounts. Like all my knights, except for the big... Except for this bitch, and and the War Dogs. Yes, please drink some water. Most of my big knights were purchased up there at discount. And then I also picked up the Magnet Baron. We got these. Grab a Gatorade, hon. We have the Costco brand ones because they're cheap and they're actually pretty good. But I got to meet the Magnet Baron folks in person. Bought most of the stuff from them there. They were awesome. AK Interactive had a whole booth with the cool stuff there. Vallejo had a beautiful booth with painting and stuff. It's, if you haven't been, I would say it's worth it. Looks like something's going on in my one of my group chats. If you're up for making that trip, it is a trip though. And realistically, unless you're going for the tournaments, you only really need to go for one. You only need to go for one day. But also, that's where we got to meet Lucas from Squidmar. Which here I can put that in. I know. Stop honking at me. No, that's not what I want. Sure. That was once. That was... That was there. And Demon Slayer, take a look at the Discord on my chat. Exactly. We went to, that was on the Sunday. We went up there to take a look at the Golden Demon competition stuff because if you're there, you might as well look at the best of the best. As we're walking into the area where the Golden Demon is, I'm looking forward. I'm like, that's Lucas. We walked up there and he was very humble. He talked to us. His wife or partner, maybe girlfriend, I don't know, looked at Minerva and was like, oh, do you want a picture? And we're like, yes. And it was pretty awesome. We got to talk to him about his fish tattoos because he really loves fishing. So like, oh, he was pointing out which kind of fish it was. And he had just finished the door to the Shire. Not the Shire, but Bilbo's house. He has a name. I'm already forgetting it. But that was fresh. And he was very humble. We got to talk to him a little bit. He was waiting for his judging to happen. But it was very cool. Like, I mean, we didn't swarm him with like, oh my god stuff. So I think he appreciated that. But it was cool as shit. So that should be motivation enough if you want. Also, so if you make it a trip for, okay, you did squint on him a little bit. If you make it a trip for, because I've met celebrities a lot, kind of used it. When you meet the entire cast of Frasier in one go, you kind of get humbled by stuff. I've been on the set of Frasier a few times. But anyway, so Demon Slayer, a way to make it a family trip. There is actually a really good zoo in Milwaukee. It's a fun zoo. It's not very big, respectively considering how big zoos can be. It is literally infested by peacocks. And as goofy as that sounds, it is true. But it's a fun zoo, so you could have the wife come with, go to Adepticon for one, do an overnight trip, go to Adepticon for one day, and then hit the zoo the next day with the kiddo. Or hit the zoo the first day with the kiddo so that they're totally wiped out by the time you go to Adepticon the next day. It's a really good zoo. Well, exactly. But then you can also, in addition to cheese, because that zoo does have good cheese curds and great burgers. Like for that level of food you would expect. The burgers at that zoo are actually really good. And you get fresh cheese curds. It's a fun zoo. Like, your kid would have a blast. My kid enjoys it just going to harass the peacocks, which is weird that they have a peacock infestation, but they do. And they have signs saying, yes, we have a peacock infestation around the zoo. It's entertaining. Yeah, so make it so that way you spend, it give you more time to spend at Epicon if the wife and kid have had a blast at the zoo the day before. Well, I mean, your wife might enjoy Epicon as well, but I'm sure the kid would eventually be bored of it because there's only so much for a kid to look at there. Adepticon is, I would say, a half day at best. That works. No glory here, just endless routine and short stabs of fear. Yeah, so I was like, the kids at Adepticon are mainly there to tolerate the parents enjoying it, which is fair. There isn't much of a little kid area. It's mostly the adults being little kids.
forgotten strand. Dear Emperor, I'm so tired. I am the god, I am a sentinel, alone in the dark. I serve in hell, fatigue and misery, no glory here, just endless routine and short stabs of fear. Dear Emperor, I'm so tired. On the horizon, the first hint of false dawn. Alaskan cracks down the line.
What's going on here?
Silence is torn. Bestial screams in the dark, trumpets sound and orders bark. I fire at shadows and mist, bugger this for a lark. Dear Emperor, I'm so tired.
But yeah, I would say it's worth the trip. At least once. Especially if there's, like, I mean, it's your best opportunity to buy Forge World stuff without having to pay shipping or anything. So, the allure of the Warlord Titan is real. Very real at that point in life. I resisted. I did not buy a Warlord Titan.
A crash of a light, the perimeter comes alive. The camp heaves with movement, like an ant hive. A thunder of boots, a thunder of drums. Stand to, the enemy comes.
But the temptation was very real. And there's always an exclusive Adepticon miniature.
A roaring tide of green, all tusks.
If you're going to want like the crazy hoodies and things, you're going to want to get there early for those. Those were already mostly sold out by the time we got there.
A massive clash of steel and muscle. Hand
And there was a surprisingly large quantity of non-GW stuffs. Like there was a huge that Marvel Minis game tournament and booths going on. There was new Star Wars stuff there going on. So we're good on shading. Continuing to do these vents, but I'm going to do some Basilica. The plushies were sold out, but I did get you your cheeky Nurgle later. There was a Trench Crusade tournament. We didn't see it. We did see a lot of the end of the 40K tournament that was going on. So we got to see a lot of the crazy custom armies that were there, and that was pretty fucking awesome. That pirate orc one was just fucking amazing. Like that person did my level of customization for an entire orc horde as pirates. And like all of them had it's the 3-point hat, Trimarine, I think. He had like used green stuff to make hats for them. All of them were pirate. Even Gazgul was done up as a pirate. And he took, there's a Age of Sigmar kit that's like the sunken ship. He took those and put them on for orc battle wagons. Tricorner. So all his orc battle wagons and kill rigs were the boats. And it was really well done. And there was a guy dressed up as an orc playing orcs. There's some amazing Nurgle customizations. There was a lot to see. Like just walking the tournament tables was fun. Just to see the amount of effort people. Like there's a lot of armies that were just well painted, well done armies, and there was some my level of crazy custom bullshit.
Endless plains to peaks of glacial height, their battle cries resound.
But we're going to take a quick break while I go use the restroom. So we shall return in a moment. I can use this button. And we're back. I can already see the chat history, so there. Alright. So did this shading. So I'm going to do the metallic dry brushing before I do all the red spots are to be hit with the technical blood for the blood god. But I'm going to dry brush first before I do that. Because I wanted that last. So it could be the wettest looking. You can't do that. I also need to grab a fresh sponge and a tweezer. Grippy tweezers. Okay, Runefang Steel is the metallic I use for this. We'll use the larger dry brush, not the monster. Whew. Color's a little off on the. Gotta change the color temp on that thing. It's looking very yellow. Alright, I might should be more the camera. This light. It's my. It's already pretty blue. Ooh, yeah. Xenos grenades. Orky stick bombs. I'm curious to see what the psychic levels are going to be. Because the Chaos Knights do have a psyker. I'm willing to wager I'll have to wait for the codex to come out before I'll see an update on that. but hopefully it could be sooner, like the next one of the balance patches or the field manual.
to his memory for slow, the one who fought and died, so he could say
I wouldn't say it's purely negative. Oh no, the Chaos Knight Psyker, yes, the Chaos Knight Psyker is kind of just makes him eligible for stuff that targets psychers, but doesn't give him a benefit, unfortunately, because none of his weapons have a psychic keyword. But the abominant there, the Volkite Combustor, now ignores cover, which is good, but still AP 0, which is bad. Does 3 damage, which is good, but it's still AP 0, which is bad. So, if it was AP 1, it'd be okay. But it's just not. It's just meh. It's not bad. It's just kind of meh, realistically.
no cries take hold, for nothing shields what death has made. You stand with soul and fragile will, but soon the void grows cold and still.
It's not terrible, but could have been so much better.
In the depths it stirs below, the swarm will rise, the swarm will grow, the walls you build will crack and fall, Leviathan devours all. No hope, no fight, no turning back, the maw consumes, the sky turns black. A million voices, none your own. The hive mind speaks in silence deep. The flesh it claims, the world's unknown. Where empty
Light dry brushing on the edges. Get everything down. Get some wear and tear on the metal and chains and things.
in the depths it stirs below. The swarm will rise, the swarm will grow. The walls you build will crack and fall. Leviathan devours all. No hope, no fight, no turning back. The maw consumes, the sky turns black.
I'm just hoping they stick to their statement of, hey, we're going to do balance updates once a month for a bit, because it's the hope is that they can address things like that. You know, you wanted to do this, but you didn't. You know, kind of a deal.
Voice but words decay. The stars themselves are stripped away. The evil now appears. In the depths it stirs below. The swarm will rise, the swarm will grow. The walls you build will crack and fall. Leviathan
There's a lot to like about 11th. It just needs fine tuning, honestly. What I feel. The disposition system, I think, is good. I knew they were going to use it for balance, just like everyone had said, pretty much. So, some areas got to touch up a little bit here and there. So, I like the rock paper lizard Spock rock paper scissors lizard Spock that it is. I think it's well done. Yeah, it's a little bit of that. There is some stuff. It's like, come on. You said you wanted to do this, but you didn't. I mean, they did walk back the rule on the Eradicators pretty quick. So, There is hope.
In endless tides, the swarm will come. A billion forms, a single mind to silence.
Honestly, I'm hoping because the person that's in charge of it was the AOS person, and that's well done. Like, it's fun. I played a couple AOS games, and it was a blast. It was easy. There was no craziness. The way they did magic just worked it in, like, kind of looks like they're going to be doing with the psychic stuffs. I'm going to try and stay positive on it. There's a lot of, questionable items happening, but hey. But try and stay positive about it. Yo! And then they're going to include scattered ice again, and I'm going to kill myself with my own shots. I've done that. What I need is friggin' the directional scattered eye and the dice that tells you how far it goes. Oh, I hated that. Oh, I guessed my distance correctly. Okay, I hit directly. Roll the scattered dice, and it's coming 10 inches back and killing my own guys again. It's happened more than once. Honestly, the one thing I didn't get was the. I kind of understand it, but I think the Flamer templates, that should have stayed. Those were just fun. Yeah, the two templates for regular flamers and heavy flamers, and everything underneath was just hit. I get that, the reason, I understand why they got rid of them, but flamer templates was fun. Not bitter in the slightest. I've heard that too. They're potentially removing a lot of like random. I mean, I wouldn't be too opposed if my Knight Tyrant lost all his random attack weapons. I just get like, okay, he's got X attacks. Make him a lot more effective. So, I wouldn't be too opposed to that, but yeah, I can see that. I've heard that too, that they're going to be getting rid of like random. It makes sense. I mean, they're trying to speed things up because people were upset that my shooting phase takes 3.5 hours. Especially because a lot of the stuff is done in a tournament thought process. And, you only have X time frame, so it makes it hard to do oh no, we got to do a whole tournament, but it's going to take this guy 3.5 hours of shooting. So, yeah, Jersey.
Look at me shine, the Humies squint days blind all the time. Look at me flash, the knobs all weep when they see me bash.
So all we got left to do after this is some touch-up work and the blood for the blood god.
Green eyes grab by far, darker and deep eyes golden bling. Flashiest knob, the battlefield king.
Nice.
Look at me now.
I have seen some really nice roll up terrain layouts. So for the new terrain features, and it's just like squishy cloth almost.
A runt among the guard, too small for war, too frail by far. His life seemed doomed and hard. They laughed and mocked, the others did.
Alrighty, so
Said a word.
technical paint time. Mix this one up a bunch. Get a fine brush. I can just use the other side of that one. It wasn't wet. Before you get going into that, it's a good time for medicines.
Battle came, the orcs did roar and swept the guard aside. Surrounded, trapped, and hope near gone. In trenches they would die. But from the dark the kid stood tall. His voice was
What is this Necron tech?
go for help. I'll find a way. I'll bring it
What is this heretical stuff you speak of?
like a ghost in the night. Oh, the kid, the runt, the nameless one who gave his all, though small and young, through enemy lines. He
Julio Cortez _ followed your channel.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Julio Cortez. If you're here and you're watching, welcome to the final bit of this Chaos Night.
crawled and fought each step of burning pain, but in his heart he held his oath he'd not return in vain. And when at
We're
last
using technical paints to do
breath, he spoke of his
some final
beloved squad and
decorations.
died a hero's death.
Thank you for the follow.
His oath fulfilled.
As my wife has expressed, I hope you're real.
Giants came, their fists of steel, the orcs fell fast and hard. But when they asked who led them there, they looked to one brave guard. The sergeant bowed his weary head and whispered through his tears, the kid who saved us gave his life, he faced his darkest fears. Go to those who serve. Oh, the kid, the runt, the nameless one, who gave his all, though small and young. Through enemy lines he crept alone, for the comrades he called his home. He saved them all, his life
Using the technical paint to keep the blood that these blood letters are coming out of wet.
simplified Dallas. Now in the stars his spirit flies, a hero true and bold. His story told through distant worlds in the halls of warriors old. The boy who none believed would stand now rests in honor's hand. The emperor's gold gates swing wide, and welcome a land with solemn pride.
Blurp, blurp, blurp. Lots of wet blood effects. Blood, blood, blood. Blood, blood, blood. Blood, blood.
The Empress gold gates swing wide, and welcome a lad with solemn pride.
Cursed Legion is an enhancement that lets you just add the destroyer tag to characters. You can throw a Technomancer into wraiths, make the unit a destroyer. Cult for the detachment strategy, resist Technomancer to the wraiths. So that makes it think. I keep seeing a lot of like people like, oh my god, this is the most broken combo ever. But it almost seems to be for every army there is like a broken combo. So which I kind of like. I like the fact that there's lots of craziness in almost every army. Certain ones don't have broken combos. Gas Knights. Honestly, anything uppy downy is strong. Just passing by to look at follow streams, thank you. Oh, thank you for the compliments. Just me 203. Oh, see now it updated. 203. That is pretty bad. I know I was looking, so for the nice. For my lizards and clowns Eldar army, I was working it out and having a brick of 6 Exodites with a cane blade and a I can't remember what the stone seer, I think, the psyker in the unit for a total of 8. I could bring them in from reserves on turn 2. They have the enhancement that gives them they can already fall back, shoot, and charge. They have the enhancement that if I roll a 5 up on a dice, I get a free command point. And I get a +1 if I'm outside of my deployment zone, and another +1 if I'm in the enemy's deployment zone. So basically, my Dragon Knights would come in on turn 2 in your deployment zone, and I would get on the 3 up extra command points. And since I have the ability to turn off your Overwatch, a fast moving unit that hits on 2s, strength 6 with lance, damage 3, I think. It is a ridiculously potent unit to hit with. So that's what I was looking at for the Dragon Knights. Yeah, they run laser lance. Sorry, hits on 3s with assault, strength 6, AP -2, damage 3. No. Hold on a sec. That's all right. Just have to set this boy down in his weird way. Welcome. So, yeah. Deep Striking Monolith is just rude. Like, really. Really? Just keep striking your building in on me. That's just... How rude. You should, because like my lizards and clowns would flank you with that giant 8 strong unit of Dragon Knights that you're going to get a -1 to hit on. They have 4-up saves, and they move fast. So they would come in quick with fallback shooting charges. So you want something to stop them from sneaking in. So yes, absolutely the trays in the seesaw. Something to stop me from doing stupid shit like that. The unit has to remain. There has to be something left of the unit for reanimation, right? You can't reanimate a unit that's completely gone. Or am I wrong? Range after ran protocol D6 and D3. Now it's nice. So basically, the only way I can really eliminate him is to eliminate the unit on a whole. Also coming back and annoying me, as I should. Necrons, spooky, scary skeletons. super grindy. What's that necklace supposed to be though?
If me bike blows up, well that's just fine. I'll grab a new one from the Mixcraft line. With flames and fury to wow, birds higher, riding me iron horse, and a gun for hire. Iron horse is red and mean, can't even see. Fashion, fashion, that's what we desire. Riding an iron horse, and a gun for hire. When the last war fades, the boys still fight.
See, we'll touch up on some stuff I saw. Spread that so I can clean that brush properly.
Riding an iron horse, and a gun for hire. Riding an iron horse, and a gun for hire.
Clean this one up good. Oh, the brush is probably more than done soaking. It's probably good.
Horn sound, the klaxons blare. Sons of the emperors of arms, citizens beware. Raise the shields, man your guns. Load your weapons, the enemy comes. Stand, deploy the garrison to the walls. Resist the enemy and their thralls. Commence bombardment of their lines. They entangle in the wire and falter among the mines. Open fire.
Getting there.
Resist the enemy and their thralls. Commence bombardment of their lines. They entangle in the wire and falter among the mines. Open fire.
Now do some touch-up work. Yeah, it's pretty weathered at the moment. I got the blood on there. Saw a few spots that, while I was doing weathering, if I saw a few spots I needed to touch up. There. Little bits of touch up here and there. Steel's next.
Commit the reserves. A final bloody charge. Give the enemy what he deserves. A rush of desperate driven cold steel. Seal the breach. Drive them back. A fury they shall feel. For the emperor. No quarter, no respite.
Almost done with this boy. This big, beautiful boy. I expect you to eat it after cooking it. I mean, if you're like cook dinner and throw it away, I'd wonder what's going on. Hey, Murderface. How you doing tonight?
And all the harm I've ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all. I'm off to be a guardsman. So fill to me
That's coming up, isn't it?
parting glass and drink a health whatever befalls. Then gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be to you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away. And all the sweethearts that e'er I had,
Pretty soon.
they would wish me one more day to stay. But since it fell into my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be to you all. I'm off to be a guardsman. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health whatever befalls. Then gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be to you all. I have to go, the Emperor calls.
So, I weathered him up a bit. See,
But since it fell into my lot that I should rise and you should not,
guardsmen are insanely upbeat until they get to the battlefield.
softly call. Good night and joy be to you all. I'm off to be a guardsman.
Propaganda is a wonderful thing.
So fill to me
Yeah, there you go. It's weathered up. I got
drink a health whatever.
scratches on the paint.
Gently rise and softly call. Good night
Got the blood on the bloodletter bits all up in there.
and joy be to you all.
Just that's not how it works though. They gotta be excited to go. Else they ain't gonna get them.
My duty befalls, and I'm off to be a guardsman.
Propaganda. So yeah, it's I mean, unless they're the cloned ones, like not Cadians, Kazakans. There's one of them that they're clones. They're just bred for battle. Yeah, weathered up. I got the blood on the blades. The chain axe.
Through heaven's blaze, through empire's call. For love and honor, they fight, they stand.
I'm digging them.
By faith, by hand. Brothers eternal in death and in life. To end all despair, to conquer all.
How many people are going to even notice the battle sister? She is such a small piece of this.
For each bout profound in thunderous oaths, their fates were bound. For worlds they cherished, for king and creed. To shield the weak, to guide, to lead.
I'm very, very happy with how this boy turned out. Looking down at it. I'm very, very happy with this boy. So, what I will do next is a bit of prep work on the base. So, Oh, that's the one. Krieg. Yeah, it was. Like, for sure, I'm like it was one of the big ones. Krieg makes sense. And same with like Skutari and stuff. A lot of them are just clones. So what I do is do multiple tape setup. This is the only way I found to prevent the resin from leaking. So I'll have a couple layers of this on the bottom of the base, and then the so you get to watch. This is a bit of the setup for the resin pour.